Alright, what is up guys? JaretCampisi. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back here in Dado's garage and we're going to be working on the R1M and we're going to be installing carbon fiber winglets, which I haven't even seen anyone do on this bike. And I think it's going to be freaking badass. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Look at this collection of bikes we got in here. Of course, our build series R1M. Don't forget patreon.com/Campisi Customs. You want to be entered to win this bike. It will be done this month in the month of August. We'll be choosing a winner next month. Dado's R1M, and then our good buddy Brandon's, sorry, R1, sorry, I call everything an R1M now. And then Brandon's Monster, which is looking very, very nice as well. But first things we need to do is grab Big Titty Teens, get this bike up on a lift, and unbox the winglets. All right, we got Big Titty Teens, AKA Christina K, on the channel. She's wearing a blue bikini to match the bike. It does match. Hey. Yeah, it looks good. Mwah. Mwah. Don't forget, if you want to see more of this beauty, check out her OF. It's always linked in the description below. Shh, don't tell anybody. Shh. Okay, so huge shout out to Manny from Moto Million for sending over these parts. Beautiful parts. These are carbon fiber winglets from Full 6 Carbon. And I have no idea how they're supposed to go on the bike. So this is going to be. In person, I did. Really? I did. I met Bojan. He's. I thought he was the owner. It turns out he's not the owner. Yeah. We were on the track at Misano World Circuit in Italy and met the owner. Well, one of the heads up in Full 6 Carbon. Super nice guy. And they were very thankful for everything we do for them, and we are as well. They make some of the best carbon parts in the world, in my opinion. And people were asking about carbon and what we recommend. If Full 6 makes it for your bike, that's what I would recommend. We still have to drill now and then, but the fitment is very, very good, and the quality is incredible as well. So what is this?
What's in here?
I don't know. It might be. Oh, you know what it might be?
Directions.
Yeah, like kind of like a. Yes. Oh, perfect. Yeah. There you go, Dado. We actually do have some directions.
Right, that's number 8.
I know. Can you imagine it?
There's 8. There you go.
8 different directions. Actual directions, Dado. Yeah, probably. Well, they're Slovenian. Yeah. It's the same. It's the same country that makes Ikrapovic.
They gave us
patterns.
They gave us pasties.
Look at this, dude. What are those?
Little screws.
Okay. Wait, Teens, are you gonna hold up these winglets?
I will. I'm giving Dado his homework so he can go off and do that.
Dado's got homework.
These are the patterns you put on to drill.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they're big pasties.
That's perfect.
I know all about
so let's see these winglets.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Look at that. So it is gloss carbon to match the rest of the glossy carbon.
The weave on the rest of the bike.
Look at that. So they will go on the front of the bike, on the side. Yeah, I have no clue how they're gonna go on there, but we're gonna let Teens do it. Teens is gonna install them. No, Teens, it's gonna be like.
I'm trying to think.
It's gonna be like this. See this here, Christina?
Oh, like.
Oh wait, I actually don't know. Something like that.
Oh, you don't know either?
Christina, like this.
No, you gotta figure it's gotta.
No, it's up and down.
Yeah, like that. Something like that would be my guess. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna have to look at the directions.
How does that connect?
Yeah, I don't know.
By drilling?
That no, but like.
Is that the right area? Is that what you're asking? I think it's gonna be.
Oh no, just keep scratching it.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Teens. Appreciate it.
But look how beautiful they are.
No, yeah.
Hey, they might say left and right, but everybody's gonna be like, they're wrong, upside down.
That's not the right side. You put them on backwards. It doesn't?
Oh, there's just an R all the way at the end.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a L, yeah.
All right, well, okay. Let's look at the directions. Thanks, Teens. All right, so we handed it to Dado so he can start to kind of, we looked at they are marked left and right, so a little bit further up there, Teens.
Pretty much sit.
There you go. So look at that. They actually look freaking badass.
I love the Full 6.
I like where they put it. And the thing is, like, damn, look at that too from this angle. It does, yeah. Because now we have winglets here and we have winglets here. I actually do prefer the winglets that are closed, where as opposed to like
the Ducati ones that stick out.
Well, Ducati's ones look good too. Although the newer ones on the 2022 models, I'm not a huge fan of. But the first like Aprilia does winglets like this too, where they go back into the bike, and I think they look. So the whole point of these is to provide downforce. So under acceleration, braking, all that, yeah, it's the opposite of like an airplane wing. So
they have the little ones inside.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking cool to start directing air, and this is going to be something they do a lot more of in the future as well. I don't know what she's doing. This is what we have.
I'm trying to do like horns.
This is what we have to deal with.
Whatever.
Okay. All right. So first thing we're gonna do is kind of look through the directions. So these are the templates?
Yeah, templates. We got foam and some stainless screws, or yeah, bolts here. So Yamaha says the tools that are required: a 7mm drill bit, a knife, power drill, and a socket wrench. Basically, take the fairings off, line up these stickers.
The large stickers.
And they're marked left and right.
Yeah, which is good.
So everybody's, there's people that are still going to complain.
That means when you're sitting on the bike, left and right, not looking
They're
at
going to be like, Dotto, it's upside down. Yeah, I'm never going to let that go. So you put these on the outside of the fairing, right?
Okay.
And then you drill where the holes are. So it says here, like, double check locations with the winglet, blah, blah, blah. Attach the supply foam. This is so they don't vibrate.
Yep. Onto the winglets.
Correct. Onto the winglets, like in between the holes.
The holes.
Yep. And down here.
Okay.
Basically where they make contact.
Yeah.
And then attach the winglets onto the side fairings on the 2 pre-drilled holes.
Okay.
Because they only had you drill 2. So once it's on there, you mark the edge on the lower part of the winglet with the lead pencil to get a starting point for the smaller template.
Okay.
So this one goes on first. You see how it's like split here a little bit?
Yes.
This one goes on first. Then the smaller one will look like that. Right? So the pencil marker will tell us where to put that.
Gotcha.
And then there's little, I peeled this one off to show you. That's the holes. This one has This one has it too.
Yeah, I see it.
This one has it too, but yeah, it's up here.
Yep. That's how you know where to drill.
Yeah, that's where you know how to drill. That's that guy. And then attach the winglets and use Loctite on all 3 screws.
Okay.
So, and then once you use a Yamaha manual to reassemble, we may have taken these off a few times. But anyways, we got everything. I'm gonna get some red Loctite and then we can rock and roll.
Okay. First side coming off. Are we gonna do one at a time, Dotto? Just to test it all
I
out?
feel like we've done this before.
I'm taking it off, I know, dude.
Yeah, we should do one at a time.
If all goes well, Dotto, this should be the last time you have to take that off. Okay, so he's peeling off the right-hand side because we took off the right fairing. Remember when you're sitting on the bike, it's your right side. So where do they want this?
So they want you to line it up with this crest here as much as possible. And yeah, it's gotta be
crazy.
It's gotta be like dead dick on. But if you can tell,
you have a background in vinyl, huh?
I know, right? I used to do this for a living.
Fucking God, I used to do everything.
So if you look, there's a little bit of room. Now I could, peel it off, but this is also not.
I think that's good.
Yeah. I think it's alright. And then this crease should be in here, which it is. Right?
And that's how you know?
Yeah. And then this should be the bottom.
And that's where you drill?
That's where
That's where you're drilling our carbon fairings.
Yep. No, we're gonna test fit it, and if something seems off, but this is pretty flat. This has a little bit of a hump to it, plus this sits this way. So these lines aren't gonna be 100% on both sides, but you wanna make sure that you do the same on the other side.
That's what I was gonna say. It's just important you do the exact same way on the other side. And we can put the winglets on there and kind of test where those holes are gonna be and see how it looks. So there you go.
Yeah, so the 2 top holes. Top holes. They sit like that. And it's kind of hard to tell,
but, I mean, it's a rough idea.
But if they sit, this is how it would sit right there. So that is almost 100%.
Bang on, right?
Yep.
And I love that you can still see the R1M there too. Dude, that's badass.
Yep, so this,
there you go.
This lines up the top, and then once this is screwed on,
then we mark it.
Yep, and that's where we put the bottom little lip on.
Let's do that.
So we converted, it says it requires a 7mm drill bit, and I don't have any drill bits that are in 7. I might in my machinist toolbox, but we tried one of them. I want it to be as snug as possible, but not too tight. So 3/16 worked out perfect. It's just nice enough for this to slide through. You gotta think the carbon fiber is a little softer.
Yeah.
So we're gonna drill it this size.
So testing is done. It's time to actually drill our carbon fairings, and it has an annoying piece right here, so it makes it kind of a pain in the ass. I'm gonna hold it with him.
By the way,
what?
These drill bits that I have, they just happen to be DeWalt brand, but there's ones that either have a really nice tip or they have a pilot hole drill at the tip of it.
Just the tip?
So whenever you're, you can't really center punch this, but when you're drilling this, and I'm going very slow, but when you're drilling this, it drills a pilot hole and then it goes straight in.
That's really cool. Oh my gosh.
Taking my time. Gonna drill right through my finger in the back.
All right, so he's test fitting right now using the bolts. We're not putting Loctite on anything or removing the sticker yet. because we're basically putting this on just so that we can mark where the other sticker is going to go, and we can drill the final hole, and then we can actually put them all on. So he's just using sausage finger strength right now to attach it, and we'll see how she looks.
You can see against the white how nice and tight that is.
Yeah.
I just hand tighten it. We didn't put Loctite or anything on it. And then the bottom, you gotta think it's gonna move a little bit, but basically that's how the bottom's gonna look once it's
fucking awesome,
drilled
dude.
and tightened. So
yeah. So now we're gonna mark it.
Yeah, we're gonna
we're gonna put that on. Okay, so we marked it off camera because we had to do it together. Never thought I'd say that about another dude, but you can barely see the outline on there. So he's gonna set it right where it is, and then that's a bitch to line up.
Yeah, it is.
Once he gets that lined up, then we can use that hole to drill. All right, we just test fitted it. Everything is in perfect location. He's gonna drill the hole with his perfect seesaw here. Seesaw! Isn't that what this is?
Seesaw?
What's it called? What's what called? Like, when you have like a little thing you set stuff on.
Sawhorse?
A sawhorse.
A seesaw is when you're
Oh my god. Oh, damn it. All right, so we chopped up the foamies, and before we start final assembly, we're gonna put one right there.
A memory foam.
I like it. And then we're gonna put two on the bottom, one above and below each screw, and then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. All right, we got all the foamies on. Next thing he's doing is adding Loctite to each bolt.
A little Loctite.
And then we can assemble it. All right, so we got it on and everything tightened down. Look at that. That actually looks badass.
Yeah, we'll wipe everything down, smudges and all that stuff.
We're not gonna put this back on until we do the other side, but dude, that looks amazing.
Nice and tight.
Uh-huh.
Full 6, phenomenal job on these
that's
guys.
fucking sick. Okay, let's do the other side. All right, we got the left side fairing off. He's cleaning the surface. We're gonna repeat the exact same process. If anything notably happens or changes, I will let you know. Otherwise, we'll probably just show putting the damn thing on and then putting back the fairings so we can see how these bad boys look once they're done. But I will show this since this is probably the most important part, and we don't want them to screw it up. Don't mess it up, Dado.
So this is low-tack material. Typically you can tell if it's gray underneath or white, and you see this mesh.
Yep.
And that allows you to, like, if you screw up, you can just rip it off and reposition it, and it stays tacky.
That's awesome.
It doesn't stick too hard, which is nice. So let's see, we're gonna put this guy right there. You try to get it as straight as possible.
On each side, the top.
Yep. And then you put it down. That's what this little slit is for, because then this piece comes down over, and that side's done.
Perfect. Looks just like the other one. All right. All right, so we got the top two holes on. He just put the actual winglet on so we could mark the bottom. He's got the bottom on. I was gonna drill that, and then we can move on. All right, he got Loctite on all the bolts. He's tightening down the last one. He got the foamies on there, and the left-hand side is on. Look at that.
Torque.
The sausage pounds.
8 sausage pounds.
8 sausage pounds for each bolt. Look at that, dude. So now all we gotta do is reassemble these and hope that they line up correctly. What do you think?
I think it looks phenomenal.
It does. We were just talking off camera, and I was like, originally I was gonna say I wouldn't do this if this was my bike, but after seeing them now, I think I would actually, and Dado said the same thing.
I agree.
Okay, let's put them on. All right, while Dado puts the final bolt in right there, let's come across the front here and take a look at that. Dude, he nailed the positioning. They're literally in the exact same spot on both sides, and God, do they look good. Ooh, that is nasty. I think what we're gonna do is push this thing outside and take a look at it in the sun, and then take a thumbnail photo. But man, that is really freaking cool. I have not seen very many R1Ms with these winglets, but there should be more because damn, they did a good job with those. That looks really freaking sick. And again, they should help with downforce and performance as well. All right, we're gonna roll this puppy outside. See how she looks in the sun.
Puppy.
Well, I guess there's no sun left. I should say in the, what's it called? Sunset. It's kind of perfect lighting for photos and stuff. Dude, I love those winglets. I'm not like the biggest fan of winglets, but damn, I don't care, wherever's gonna look good for photos. That looks good, yeah. Dude, Dado, have you stood back yet and looked at these things?
I have not. I'm doing some work, Jaret.
Somebody's got to do some work around here, huh?
You want to get the rear stand?
Yeah, I'll grab it. But look at that real quick.
Wow.
Yeah. How nasty is that?
How did I get that so symmetrical?
I don't know. You nailed it.
Single drink. Oh wait, I had one drink.
Without a single drink. All right, let me grab the rear stand. Dude, that looks incredible. Okay, so there it is. The full 6 carbon winglets looks incredible. I like it. What do you think, teens?
It looks really good.
Better than you thought, huh?
A lot better, yeah.
Dude, that is nasty.
It's really symmetrical.
Look at this thing.
So for having it drill them in.
Yeah, Dado crushed it, dude.
Pretty good.
All right. Hey, thank you, sir. Fucking badass. So next video, I'm gonna actually take it out on my own and do like a raw kind of sound and review.
Like an alien just staring at you. Come at me.
Come at me, bitch.
Yeah.
It adds some presence to it. It feels like bigger and thicker and like, I don't know, it just gives
More
it
aggressive.
it gives it a nice presence. I really like them on the side view too. Look at that. That is freaking sick. So yeah, shout out to Manny from Moto Million. Use code Campisi if you want to get parts for your bikes.
Carbon.
Don't forget, guys, you can enter to win this bike. Patreon.com/Campisi Customs. We're gonna be adding another bike to this build this month. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big old juicy thumbs up, subscribe for more, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace.